And we're going to begin Finance World with the top lines that we're following at this hour. From the 1st of January next year, all mobile phones sold in India will come with a panic button enabling users, especially women, to send out distress signals in case of an emergency. No mobile handset will be sold in India without the facility of identifying the location through satellite-based GPS from January 2018. Having cut interest rates, RBI Governor Raghuram Rajan put the onus on real estate developers, asking them to reduce prices to encourage more people to buy properties. Remarks came against the backdrop of low demand for housing projects, leaving developers with unsold inventories. Saudi Aramco considering proposals to buy stakes in Indian oil refining and petrochemical projects, says Petroleum Minister Dharmendra Pradhan. Also, despite efforts at diversifying sources of crude oil imports, India's dependence on West Asian nations rose in 2015-16. The interest rate for Employees Provident Fund scheme for 2015-16 cut marginally to 8.7% from the recommended rate of 8.8%. Move will affect some 15.84 crore contributors. And data of loan write-offs differs between public sector banks and the Reserve Bank of India. RTI replies to queries from an English daily show discrepancies between statistics maintained by the RBI and data supplied by individual banks. RBI says PNB wrote off 8,500 crore rupees, but the bank says zero. Now let's get you an update on the markets. As always, we're going to begin with the Asian pack first and tell you how that's performing in morning trade today. Take a look. The Nikkei Straits Times as well as the Hang Seng down in morning trade, whereas the Kospi marginally up just about 6 points. The markets, the Kospi trading pretty much flat, but we see a round of negativity which has set in where the Asian markets are concerned. Talking about the US markets and how they closed in trade yesterday, we saw negativity where the US markets were also concerned. The Dow S&P 500 as well as the Nasdaq down in yesterday's trade marginally, though, as you can see, the Nasdaq losing the biggest of just 0.21%. The European markets also following the similar trend. The FTSE 100 as well as the DAX down in trade. The DAX about 79 points and the FTSE 100 49 points. And those are the kind of global cues that the Indian markets also took and were in the red yesterday. The Sensex and the Nifty down about 0.5% in yesterday's trade, but we'll see how it really pans out today where the stock markets are concerned in just a bit. For the rest of the news, it's back to Shreya and Preeti for now.